KDKA investigative producer Tory Wegerski is joining me to talk about some of the stories her team has been working on. Now, the first one is about pet cremation, and Megan Schiller, she just reported about this yesterday, right?
Yeah, so this is a story that we've been working on for a long time. Yeah. Our viewers will remember when this first broke back in April of last year. A local funeral home owner accused of multiple felonies, accused of defrauding thousands and thousands of families in the Pittsburgh area. And so supporters wanted to propose legislation to address regulations surrounding the pet cremation industry in Pennsylvania. There's very few regulations. It's kind of the Wild West. Yeah. And so when this bill was initially proposed, it passed the State House unanimously. Yes. Everybody was behind it. Everybody said, yes, this is an industry that needs regulations. We need accountability. Pet owners deserve to know what happens to their loved ones is what they want to happen. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, supporters of the bill tell us that it is now stalled in the state Senate and it's unlikely to pass before the end of the legislative session.
Oh, do you know what's keeping it stalled? There
is one state senator who's going to be responsible for calling the bill for a vote on the floor, and he tells us that he has some reservations. His concern is that the bill doesn't include anything about human cremation regulations. When we reached out to him, we asked for an interview. He's a state senator from Fayette County. His name is Senator Stefano. We asked him to sit down for an interview with us. He declined and sent us a statement instead saying that, you know, pet and human cremation both deserve regulation. We looked into it. There's a lot of regulations surrounding human cremation in Pennsylvania. Yeah. All of the regulations already surrounding the funeral industry itself. You know, these are licensed funeral directors. You need to go to a school. You need to take exams. You need to have internships. There's a board of directors. There's all kinds of stuff regulating the funeral industry that does not apply to pets. So we've asked for a follow-up, and we're going to be staying on top of the story. It's something that's been very important to us from the jump.
Yeah, and so is there anything pet owners can do right now to make sure that they're getting their pet remains back? Yeah.
So when we initially did the story, I found that a reputable crematory has a process, has a chain of custody, has tags associated with your pet from the moment that you have to hand them over, either at the vet's office or at the crematory itself, to when you receive their cremains. What allegedly this funeral home director was doing was disposing of the bodies without actually sending them to the crematory and then dividing the ashes that he received back from other animals. So those tags were not associated with the pet because the chain of custody had been broken. So making sure that you're receiving, when you get your cremains back, that they have that tag number associated with them is the best way to do it.
All right, so looking for that tag number. All right, so we'll stay tuned to that and see how that's going. That's really rough for people. They have such an attachment to their pets.
I have 4 cats. Mm-hmm. This has been it's been more than a year of this story. We're going to be following the trial when it starts in October, and I know that the people who are advocating for this bill feel very strongly that pet owners and families deserve to have the assurance that the law should provide.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Tory.